What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be taking a look and answering some of your questions. As always, if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in the next installment of this series, please leave them down below in the comment section of this video. But without further ado, let's get right into the first question. Our first question comes from Commander Serpent, and they want to know, what set do I think is too overrated? And this might be a bit of a hot take and some people might not like my answer, but it's gotta be the 2003 Cloud City. Like, it's too much in my opinion. Why are people paying so much for a set that is kind of mid in my opinion? I think it is rare and I understand that aspect, but to see how the price has jumped up so much in the past year is kind of crazy, especially for a set like that where it's honestly not too visually appealing. I think the minifigures are cool. I don't think the Boba Fett is worth as much as it is though, especially because it seems like people think that there's a lot smaller of a supply than there actually is. There's actually a lot more out there than people would think, but that is the set that I think is too overrated. I'm not saying it's a bad set. I think it's just a bit overrated. People pay a lot, way too much for that set. So that's the one that I chose to go with. Our next question comes from TPC Lego, and they ask what my dream set, or if I could make a set from any media, what it would be. I do think that a Fallout set, either honestly any of the Fallout games, I used to play them growing up and I think they were a lot of fun and it would be cool to see a set from them. But for me, I think I'd go with like a Gravity Falls set. I recently rewatched it and I watched it growing up with my brother. I thought it was a fun show, and I think like a Mystery Shack would be really cool, or like a diorama, or even a CMF. I was looking and I saw some really cool like pictures and images, like mocks and stuff, and I think something like that would be really cool, and I think it is plausible given that we have gotten like Disney sets before. I think that'd be really sick. If they released like a Mystery Shack, I would definitely buy it to display it, or if they had a CMF, I would definitely pick some up. I think that that could be really cool. Our next question is from Midway Productions, and they want to know if I will ever do another Whatnot stream. And yes, I will. I don't know when. I did one recently and I sold most of the stuff that I was trying to sell. I had a big like minifigure lot come in that I'm going to do a video with soon, but I also had to order a bunch of replacement parts because there are a lot of missing pieces and broken pieces, and I don't really want to sell figures that are missing stuff or with broken like cracks and stuff. So I'm gonna wait for those replacement pieces to come in, and I'll probably do another one within the next month, but I will leave a link in the description to my Whatnot, and if you want to sign up, and you can get $15 credit on that. But yeah, probably in like a month, I would say, or like within this month. I just want to wait for a few more things because I don't really have enough stuff that I want to sell right now to warrant scheduling a stream. LZI Productions ask what my favorite clone Legion is, and I think it has to be the Wolfpack, the Plos Bros. They are too sick, and the Lego figures are great as well. I don't have a Phase 2 right now. We really need a Phase 2 Wolf. That would be sick. That figure would sell so well, no matter what set they put it in. It could be like a really bad overpriced set, and it would still sell so good. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Hopefully for the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, even though he actually does not show up at all in Revenge of the Sith, but maybe something like that, or like if they do like a Clone Wars anniversary again in 5 years or something, that could also be really cool to see. I think my close second is definitely the Star Corps. They're super sick. We need a Commander Bly. I want a Bly, but they're definitely my second next in line. But either of those, kind of a toss-up, but I think Commander Wolf and the Wolfpack take it by just a little bit. Tabo Bricks asks what my favorite figure ever is, and I think it's a bit of a toss-up between Dooku and Commander Wolf. There's a couple others that come to mind, but I don't have them on hand right now. But the ones that I have right now, these two are definitely my favorite. I don't know who takes the cake. I feel like it depends on the day. Dooku is one of, if not my favorite characters, right behind Anakin from like all of Star Wars. And Commander Wolf is one of my favorite clones, and probably my favorite Lego figure, or at least my favorite Lego clone trooper. So it really is one of these two. But like I said, it kind of depends. I think they're both sick, and that's pretty much my answer, yeah. Sirimal asked, do I think that Lego Castle or Fantasy will come back in any form? And well, my short answer is no, not really, but I have a bit of a longer answer. I think what we have now with like the expensive sets, with like the Master Builder, like the black box, and like the maybe like the occasional like anniversary things like the Lion Knight's Castle, I feel like stuff like that is pretty much all we're going to get. Now I would love for it to come back because I'm a big fan, and I feel like it's a core theme for Lego. Like I feel like when you think of Lego, that's one of the things that you think of, and I feel like it was really big, and it was definitely like for the start of Lego one of their bigger themes. And I do think they could bring it back. I think it would sell really well. But from the direction that I see kind of Lego going, I don't see it really coming back anytime soon. Now, I would love for it to come back. And I think we do have the chance of getting like a CMF soon, because we are getting that Dungeons & Dragons CMF. Well, it's rumored, but from reputable sources, so I wouldn't be surprised if it actually comes true, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. But I do think we could potentially get a CMF. If not, we'll probably just continue to get at least one castle kind of figure in CMFs, each CMF series. Which would be cool. And I think we will probably continue to get like a big set every year, at least, with like how we had the medieval market for like, and then the Vikings village and stuff like that. Now they are really expensive sets and they don't really appeal to the average like Lego kind of collector, or not collector, but they are the 18 plus sets, so they're kind of limited to who can really buy them because they're expensive, and they're, yeah, very expensive sets. But I do hope that we get them back soon with some play sets and stuff. I've done a few videos kind of like making my own and like what they could make and have, and that was pretty fun. But I do think if they made them, people would buy them, and I don't know why they're not, but I don't think they will make them anytime soon. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they start doing them again very soon. New Bricks Production asks why I have so little Lego bricks, because in some of my mock videos I keep saying that I run out, and that's because I've never like just straight up bought pieces. I really only buy sets. Now I have some pieces from like old stuff that fell apart, and I bought stuff from like my friends that have some pieces for like various things, but I don't have a large parts collection, so that's why I always run out on mocks. But I've been trying to do more mocks, and if you see behind me I've got like this messy setup. That's because I'm working on a 7-day mock challenge right now. I'm on day 1, so you'll be seeing that probably soon. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'm recording this like in the past from when you're seeing this now, because I'll probably post this in a few days. I've got some other videos lined up, but this should be done soon. I'm excited to see how it goes, but I did just place an order for parts for this mock, the first time that I've ever ordered parts for like a mock specifically, so I'm excited for that, and I'm really hoping this mock turns out good. So I bought some pieces there, so those will be nice. They'll be universal for some other mocks that I want to do in the future. But yeah, that's basically my answer. I just really only have like sets, and I don't really take my sets apart. I just kind of keep them as they are. Like sometimes if I need a piece, I'll borrow it, but I always put it back because I don't really like taking apart my sets, because I feel like once I take them apart, I never put them back together, and that's no good. But I am getting some more pieces, so I will be able to do more mocks in the future. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name because I don't know where to start, but they asked, do I watch TV or listen to music while making Lego sets or building, or do I just like sit and focus? And it's kind of a mix. Normally I listen to music and just chill, but if I'm working on something like long and tedious, like if I'm building a set or like tiling something off or like building something, I normally put something on in the background, like something, most of the time it's something that I don't really have to focus much on, like something like the Clone Wars. I'll just throw it on and like rewatch some of my favorite arcs or something, because that's always fun. Or like earlier I was watching Gravity Falls, just because yeah, you don't actually have to think, it's just like background noise. It's not like a show you have to follow and pay attention to. So that's kind of what I do. I just kind of have it on in the background, and it helps like make me not go insane from building Legos, especially when I'm doing like big mock challenges. I like to, and it's like a lot of time building, I like to have something on in the background. Max Rainier asks, what set do I think needs a remake the most? And I think I've answered this question a few times before in other videos, but my answer is the ARC-170, and I think my pleas have finally been answered. Lego has heard me. That's actually definitely not what has happened. I think they just realized that it's time for a remake with the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and we're actually getting an ARC-170. I am super hype. I love the ARC-170. It's one of my favorite ships. I had a mock that I made and then I broke it, so I don't have it here to show, but you can see it in my Clone Army video if you do. But yeah, I love the ARC-170. I think it's a super cool ship, and I'm so happy that we're getting it, and I'm really excited to see it when it comes out. I think it's coming January 1st, so this is an early like rumor, but I'm pretty sure like it's been covered by a lot of like reputable people, so I am really excited to see that. And I guess now that that set is getting a remake, I don't even know what my answer would be. That's the one that I've always been like, oh, remake this set, remake this set. But another one, I think like something like the Death Star kind of needs a remake. The only issue is I don't know how they're going to do it really with their new pricing. Like, it's going to be an expensive set. Like, I don't know if they should do like a display Death Star or like another play scale. I just feel like it's the Death Star. It's like the most iconic thing from Star Wars. And I feel like if they just make it, it can be on shelves for years and it'll continue to sell. I just feel like we need another Death Star. It's like probably the most iconic thing from Star Wars. And our last question comes from Kevin GC, and they want to know why I started to love Lego. And I guess back in the day when I was like 4 or 5 years old, my brother, who is 3 years older than me, he got like a lot of Lego for his birthday and stuff, and I kind of like whatever he did I wanted to do, just because I guess that's how like the brother relationship works. So I got really into Lego for like a couple of years. We did that, and then he grew out of it because, you know, he's older than me, and then I grew out of it. And then I came back for like COVID hit. I was in high school, and like COVID hit, I couldn't really do anything like socially because, you know, you couldn't leave your house, and I got really bored. So I started watching a bunch of old Lego YouTube videos, and that brought me in. So I started buying Lego again. I like tried to find my old stuff. Unfortunately, I had sold most of my old Lego, which I really regret. There were some really cool things I sold, but I won't go down on that because it's a very long rabbit hole of stuff that I sold. But yeah, I kind of got into it and kind of uncovered my old kind of love. You know, I kind of just came back into it, and it was a lot of fun. And now it's kind of just, I don't know, it's like a fun hobby. It's like it gets you away from all like the boring like stress and work from actual real life, and you can just kind of chill and have fun. And it's a really good way to de-stress, and I think that's why I like it the most. And that does it for this installment of the Q&A series. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer, leave them down below in the comment section of this video, and I will try and get to them on the next episode. But with that, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew, signing out.